Decadence and Decay. That was the title of the latest Warhammer preview to go up on their website, on their Twitch. Sat there, watched the entire thing, and just really wanted to give you my feedback, my kind of thoughts on it pertaining more to the 40k side of things. I mean, I've got no dogs in the fights of, Age of Sigmar, Underworld, Necromunda. I've got nothing to say about them, really. The models are nice. Well, maybe more the Age of Sigmar stuff I'll talk about, but yeah, apart from the other ones, models are nice, I guess, yeah. But yeah, the 40k side of things. Just while I was watching the actual preview, I know a lot of the followers of Nurgle, the Death Guard players out there, were hoping for a little bit of love from OGW, because of obviously the Decay in the part of the title, Decadence and Decay, and when actually what was revealed, there was a lot of salt in the old Twitch chat there on the right hand side of the screen. A lot of salt and a lot of happy people as well. But yeah, some people were not impressed with what they got. And it's like, guys, come on, guys. I mean, you've got relatively brand spankers range, haven't you? Really? I mean, Death Guard ain't that old. I mean, I know you've got another model somewhere in the wings. I think it was previewed a while ago that you have got at least one model coming, I think. Unless they revealed that and I missed it, but I don't think I have. But yeah, a new Warzone, basically. A la Vigilus, that kind of thing. This time it is Warzone Caradon. Basically, the Death Guard, they are attacking on force, led by Typhus, #1, Papa Nurgle boy. And he's got his eyeballs, assuming he has any eyeballs under that helmet, set on a Forge World. Forge World Metallica. Oh, Forge Worlds. And I was waiting for someone to make an actual Metallica reference on the Twitch chat, or the guys doing the actual presentation, but they didn't. I don't know whether that would have incurred, obviously, the attack of the legal dogs from but the band Metallica. I don't know, but yeah, I was kind of hoping someone would make a nice pun there, but they didn't. Yeah, but Warzone Caradon, basically the same as Vigilus. It looks like it's going to be an ever-evolving narrative, starting through multiple books of this kind of campaign, and we'll see. Basically, guys, what's going to happen is it's going to start with fighting, and then it's probably going to end with, and the fight continues after this Death Guard won a little bit, but they didn't win at all, and then, the forces of the Imperium didn't quite lose, but they managed to win a lot. A lot of nothing's going to happen, which is what happens in these narrative events. I mean, I don't think GW are quite ready to do the Fall of Cadia event, which will, dramatically change the face of the 40k setting. I can imagine this is going to end up in another just big old fight between Imperium and Chaos that doesn't really go anywhere. No one really wins or loses, and just basically gives us a chance to move the toys around the table going pew pew, bang bang, which is fine, I guess. I'm always interested in narrative, and the narrative guys, the story writers of the 40k universe rarely let me down. So, if anything, I'm sure it'll be interesting to listen to the lore of what's going on in this particular war zone in regards to Typhus and the Imperium and all that jazz. So as you can see there, that's the book. I'm loving the new art style of 40k, but I just the 40k this new edition, but I just can't get over that actual logo. The logo, it's pants. The logo is shit, but the artwork is on point as per. And what have we got here? We've got, there's more than just the background of an epic war zone in here. The book also includes rules for the Death Guard, the Adeptus Mechanicus, Imperial Knights, and Drukhari, which is going to be tying into what's going to be talking about later on this segment. Basically, the Drukhari are going to be the second Xenos faction to appear in this new edition, which is surprising because I had a chat with Chris a couple of videos back, and I said the way that they worded the tease of the next Xenos faction, like an uprising, I thought it would have been Genestealer cults, but Drukhari have come out of left field and have, taken the spotlight. Well, not taken the spotlight, they've taken the bloke who was operating the spotlight and dragged him back to the Dark City to do horrible things to him, probably. But yeah, so you're going to have new updated rules for those armies, probably new Wakefield units, a bit like, the Vigilus campaign, which is fine. And, of course, this Warzone Caradon comes with the Crusade, a new Crusade pack. Now, I'm really enjoying Crusade while I get a chance to play it. Obviously, with everything that's going on right now, I'm not having much chance, but when I did, I was. So, you know, more Crusade is good. Probably won't pick this one up, though, because it's not pertinent to either mine, Chris's, or Jamie's particular factions, but more Crusade is good. A way to expand the narrative, make things more thematic is always great in my eyes. So, yeah. So, Real Space Raiders. The Drukhari, they're back. They're sharper and pointier than ever. Their needle guns now shoot needles that shoot smaller needles that hurt more, or something stupid. Yeah, apparently, according to the guys on the actual live stream, they've basically taken the Drukhari book and then destroyed it and rebuilt it from the ground up. So, Drukhari has always been one of those dark temptations of mine. If it wasn't, obviously, for my love of anything Tyranids, obviously, Tyranids and G-Steel Occult, I could definitely see myself having, like, a homunculi force with loads of grotesques and racks and, you know, the pain engines, because it's really weird and horrible and pointy, and I kind of like weird, horrible, and pointy. And, you know, Drukhari have the monopoly on weird, horrible, and pointy. So, yeah, they've rebooked the book from the ground up, and as you can see there in the blurb, you know, you'll see more attacks, higher damage, lethal combat output across the board. So, basically, to reflect the glass cannon nature of the Drukhari, they come in and, you know, they make contact and they absolutely tear things up or drag people off or whatever. And then, obviously, if they stick around, they're going to get shot to death because they are made of hopes and dreams, or nightmares and terrors, I suppose, would be the opposite of that. But yeah, they're not sturdy. They are not going to take a Custodes punch in the face very well. They will crumple. But yeah, interesting to see how this book plays out, particularly the power from pain mechanic, where they kill things and get stronger or get unique benefits. I don't know if that translated into their last edition or what edition that was in, but I thought it was a really nice little mechanic there, kind of thematic. The more stuff they kill, the more pain inflict, the stronger they get to reflect their kind of like parasitic nature, which is really interesting. So, yep, looking forward to seeing this codex, seeing people break it down on the internet. It's going to be quite interesting to read. And they've just given us a little slice there of the new profile of the Incubi. Basically, weapon skill 2. And like the guy said, there's not a lot of infantry units out there that will hit on a weapon skill 2. Strength 5, damage flat 2, a good bucket of attacks, and a decent armor save. Toughness 3 though, so... But, you know, they are space elf frame, same as a human frame, really tough as strength 3. Yeah, but, God, these guys are going to hit hard. And Jamie made a good point to me, actually, when we were watching the actual stream. It's like, Space Marines have all got up to 2 wounds, but what's the significance of all Space Marines getting harder if everyone's just going to get more damage? So, we're kind of like where we are, but where we were, but we're not, if you get what I mean. Everything hits harder, but everything is harder. Maybe it's the illusion of change that actually make any change. But, you know, that is a nice big old stat profile there. Weapon skill 2, and basically you're going to get at least strength 4, even if you pick the dual blades there, but you're going to get more attacks. So, it's pretty fucking decent. But we can't take this out of context, like this snapshot of what the entire codex is going to be like, because there's going to be other stuff that can affect this, relics, war gear, aura buffs, all that kind of shenanigans is going to go on. It'd be interesting to see if the Drukhari get more, because we know we're going to get a Lilith. Well, we don't know that, but the internet's pretty screwed on the fact that the last sort of like Drukhari image or Dark Elf or Dark Eldar image sort of shown was like looked a lot like Lilith. So, are we going to get a little bit of a range refresh for the Dark Eldar? Maybe. Who knows? I want to see if we get, like, a terrain feature, because I think GW are trying to include, like, 1 fortification in with every faction. I know that the Eldar have the Webway portal, that big archway Webway gate thing, but I'd like to see, like, a Dark Eldar sort of, I don't know, maybe a mobile floating prison or torture rack sort of fortification. That'd be kind of cool. Something that would... Well, it'd be a homunculi creation, I guess. So, some kind of, like, mobile torture platform to obviously juice up all the Dark Eldar there with, you know, unfortunate bastards caught in the actual said mobile torture platform. That'd be very cool. I can imagine it being really pointy. But, yeah. And if the Dark Eldar are rocking over, the Drukhari, obviously they're going to have some Space Marines to fight them, and it's going to be the Dark Angels. Dark Angels, the next Codex supplement for Space Marines. Obviously are they the first Legion? I think they are the first Legion. The first Legion, the Fallen, you know, all that good stuff. This Codex supplement is packed with indispensable background on the most secret of all the Space Marine chapters. You'll also be able to launch faster, more deadly raving missiles, initiate units, including dreadnoughts, into the Deathwing, hunt the Fallen with a range of new stratagems and relics, and they show off there the interrogation sort of relic or stratagem or whatever it is. I think that's more for Crusade, but yeah, whatever. I'm sure that's going to be a nice book for the Dark Angel players. And yeah, that's pretty much it for 40k. But what I will say is the Decadence part of the old Decadence and Decay thing it's really, really good. I mean, as far as new models go, you can't. Sigvald, oh god, that's such a nice model. If anything, people who are obviously Emperor's Children, followers of Slaanesh in the 41st millennium in 40k, listen guys, you've just got to hold out. Your Emperor's Children Codex is coming. It is inevitable. It will happen. You can't have Death Guard, you can't have Thousand Suns. Same with Khorne. You're gonna have World Eaters, and I am 100% sure you will get Emperor's Children at some point. And if this is the quality of Slaanesh in Age of Sigmar, this is just a dude. He's a champion, yeah, Slaanesh, but he's just a dude, and he looks this good. How good do you think Fulgrim's going to look? He is going to look insanely good when he arrives, and he will arrive. Same with all the other things, the Noise Marines when they finally get re-released, and all the other Slaanesh things. When Emperor's Children Codex comes, and it will come, the models are just going to be insane. They are just going to be flamboyant, decadent, and obscene in the extreme, which is, I suppose, is what Slaanesh is all about. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. How did you find the preview? Was it good for you, bad for you? You're not really asked. I mean, you know, what to do, a new campaign book. Wow, we want to see some new models. Perhaps you really loved it. Perhaps you're excited for the new campaign book. Let me know in the comments below. Thumbs up, thumbs down, all that good stuff. And I will hopefully catch you all next time. I'll see you later.